Yo, what it do? Welcome to another clip, or the first of many clips of the Charlie V podcast. So, what are we gonna be talking about? Why a clip? Why? Why not just do it as always? Just do it audio version. Who gives a flying PHUCK about what do I look like? Trust me, it doesn't matter. But I really do have some important advice, and it's so important that I really just thought, hey, maybe I'll just record myself. It might have a little bit more impact. But before we do, let's just get straight to business. What are we drinking? We drinking coffee. That morning Java. It's not even the morning. It's like 11:42. But hey, it's gotta be the morning somewhere. But anyway, what are we gonna talk about today? I want to talk about something very important. A couple days ago, I said, hey, I just got a job as a butt tender. And 4 days later, I just got fired. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Not that specifically about me getting fired, but everything that goes in between someone getting fired. And to be more exact, what I want to say is don't tie your self-worth, don't relate that directly to others' opinions of you. You know what I mean? Because right now, trust me, I did love that job, even though it was only 4 days. But if you know me, you know I love the weed industry because, well, the whole podcast. But anyway, yeah, I was only there 4 days, got fired abruptly quick for something very dumb. Basically, I wasn't that fast of a learner. But who gives a shit about that? What I'm trying to say is that don't tie your personal self-worth towards your job, towards your higher-ups' opinions of you, because at the end of the day, a job is just a job. It's a mean to get money. It's means to get money, right? And we all know time is gold. Time is not money. Time is gold. And that's a metaphor. So don't lose your life. Don't lose your self-worth over a job, over getting fired, over a friendship, over a girl, over a boy, over something in between those two. Just don't. Got something in my teeth. It's not the very best way to start the first clip of the whole thing. But anyway, yeah. Don't tie your self-worth your opinion, because then when you get fired, when you get kicked out of somewhere, when someone stops talking to you, you're going to start thinking, is it me? And guess what? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. But trust me, sometimes it is. But when it's not, you just have to learn how to distinguish. It was not me. It was the situation that made me fucking suck, basically. And yeah, that's basically it. I just want to say, everyone, don't tie your self-worth towards your job, towards other opinions, because if there's a lot of things you can't control in Earth, in this realm of reality. And that's others' opinions of you. You can't influence them. Yeah, you could be an influencer, if so to say. But you can't control others' opinions. That would be a tyranny. And basically, you don't even control their opinions. You control their actions by a tyranny. But anyway, enough history for today. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy these weird under 20-minute video clips. And the reason they're called under 20, or they're not even called under 20, but they literally will be under 20 minutes, is because the camera I have only records up to 20 minutes. I don't know. We might make it a thing. We might even enjoy it. We'll have this like a little side menu on the podcast. It'll be your little side hoe from the main hoe, which is your podcast. And it better be the Charlie V podcast, that is. Or This Past Weekend with Theo Von. Shameless plug. Check it out. But anyway, yeah. That's a little bit it. I just wanted to start this first video thing format saying, you are you, you're special, and your abilities might not be appreciated everywhere you go. But trust me, whenever you do find the right place where your abilities are being appreciated, they are being used up to its maximal potential, which is the maximal potential out of every situation. Is basically you evolving as a person, as a professional, as a coworker, as a friend, as a husband, as a wife. You always want to evolve. You don't want to stay stagnant, which, by the way, stagnant means staying still. And if not, leave it in the comments, because I have no idea if that's what it means, but I think it is. But anyway, yeah. So we all have good days, we all have bad days, but the good days are the ones you want to keep in your memory, right? Even though the bad days help us evolve as people, and the good days help us cherish and value what we have already. I think, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Hope you all enjoy these short episodes. I know I said it again, and they're not even episodes. They're just clips, experimental. I'll probably keep on going at them, so I hope you like them, because if you don't, you're going to have a rough time here. Because we're going to still keep doing it. These are not the episodes. These are just random clips of things I think that might be special that I just want to say up loud in front of a camera. The audio will always be a thing, trust me, because if you're going to do a podcast, keep it OG. At least I think so. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. And if there's anything else I want to talk about today, yeah, there is. Do I have enough time? Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know. But anyway, let's just go back to the job real quick. I just want to give you all a little bit more advice. If you're looking for a job, trust me, it doesn't matter if the first 20 people don't call you back. It might be the 21st. It might be the 22nd. It might be the 23rd. It might be the 25th. Christmas. I know I jumped over 24 on purpose. I just wanted to get straight to 25 because that's Christmas Day. But anyway, not today because we're in July, but hey, fuck it. So yeah, the Charlie V podcast. We're going to be evolving. We're going to be growing. So far, we have around like 410 plays on the podcast in general with every episode so far. So yeah, it's not a lot, but trust me, to me, that means the world because it means 410 people or 410 plays. It might be 7 people checking out the same podcast every day. Hey, I still appreciate you. Thank you for being part of the Charlie V family. Whenever I do have a longer recording camera, trust me, I'll be using that. But in the meantime, let's just keep to what we know, which is, staying high and staying fly. But anyway, we still got like around 10 minutes more, so we'll extend this a little bit more just because it's a special occasion, right? So yeah, basically, if you're looking for a job, just keep at it. And also, I'm very glad I still have a couple minutes more because I just remembered something else I want to talk about. And by the way, I'm sorry for the shitty setup. It's what I got. So yeah, there's a lot of types of job, but I'm going to stick to these two. There's types of jobs where you get money for other people, basically for a boss, for your boss, for a company. And then there's the other type of job, which is basically you making money for yourself. You could call it being an entrepreneur, right? Which the world needs a lot more of them. And I don't mean Jeff Bezos. I mean, yeah, he's included, I guess. But I mean everyone. I mean from Camiseta PR, from High Stash, from Perro Negro, from Coti Films, from everything. The world needs more entrepreneurs because it sounds like a complicated word, but trust me, it's a complicated thing. So it needs a complicated word to describe it. Because going against the system, being your own cash flow, or not your own cash flow, but creating your own cash flow, right? Not depending on the man, not depending, and by the way, the man metaphorically, not depending on the system, on Uncle Sam. I want to say it's liberating, but guess what? I'm still not doing it. So eventually, yeah, that's the goal, work for yourself, make your own money. But guess what? So far, we're still working under the oppressive system of the man, of the system. But guess what? It's what we have. When it rains, it pours, and right now, it ain't raining. It's very dry right now. So yeah, we're waiting for that rain, and we're waiting good. If you've noticed, we haven't lit up anything, we haven't vaped anything, because if you noticed, I'm indoors. I shouldn't be blazing right now, or consuming, or maybe, to be honest, my vaporizer doesn't have any battery left. That's the real reason. I didn't plan this out accordingly, and I didn't put it to charge before we started. So, guess what? We sticking with Java, sticking with that coffee. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the rest of the episodes. Trust me, I know I'm not saying a lot. The whole point of this video was just to give the advice to everyone who's just been fired, who has ever been fired, and then the thought crawled into your head like depression sometimes do, but that's a theme for some other day. But anyway, sometimes negative thoughts crawl in your head and you're like, I just got fired. What's wrong with me? It's the way I talk to people. It's the way I interact with people. And like I said, sometimes it is your fault, but sometimes it's not. I'm not saying it wasn't my fault. I'm not saying it was my fault. I'm just saying that is life. It happened to me, and then I thought, hey, why shouldn't I use this energy and redirect it towards something positive, which I think this is it. I think this is it. And if not, then hey, guess what? It's already out there. Green screen, microphone, lights, cameras, action. We already out in these streets. But yeah, I'm gonna say this again for like the 25th time. Don't tie your self worth towards someone else's opinion towards you, because it ain't gonna be an easy life. You ain't gonna enjoy it. You're always gonna live to make others happy. But in reality, if you're not happy, you're not spreading happiness, you know? And yeah, I know it's a very superficial thing to say, be happy, be happy. I'm like Bob Marley, don't worry, be happy. But hey, he was right. He was right. One love, don't worry, be happy. Do the whole remix, live it up, you know? And yeah, I'm here with my little wooden stick figure. Actually, the coffee is his, it's not even mine. But hey, he likes to share. But anyway, yeah, just be happy. Try to be yourself. And yeah, sometimes we need to work for the system. We need to work in that call center, which, trust me, I have worked in so many call centers that if you notice my eyes don't have a glare anymore, there's no life between my eyes, it's because I worked in so many call centers before. Call by call, they just take a little bit out of your soul. At least the call centers I've worked at. For banks, telephone companies, roadside assistance, trust me, it takes away your soul. But anyway, if you have that job and you still have your soul intact, props. If you're working for the government and you still have your ideals intact, works perfect. If you're being a teacher and you're spreading out the sweet fruit of knowledge, keep at it. We need more of you in the world. And I'm talking about teachers, not preachers, teachers. Which I guess preachers would be teachers, but I just mean teachers, okay? Let's not make this overcomplicated. Which life is already overcomplicated. Let's not make it worse. But if you want to make it worse, I guess this is the place. Which that was not a very good advertisement. But anyway, yeah, we're about to be over in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. But yeah, I hope this reaches someone that needed to listen to it. I know it's a long thing or kind of short, depends on how long or short your attention span is. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. There's gonna be a lot more of these video things, and the first one is kind of pointless. But yeah, the whole reason of this video is just me trying to give some advice for everyone who just lost a job, who's trying to get a job. Again, don't tie your self-worth towards other opinions of you, Don't tie your self-worth directly towards progress, because then if you don't see progress, you're not going to value your own self, you know what I mean? And you have to value yourself before you could value, love, and appreciate and internalize everything around you. Really think about it. If there's anything you should take away from this video, it's that last thing I just said, which I can't say again because I don't remember it word by word and I don't want to mess it up. But that's it. Just remember it. Apply it to your life. Be happy. Have your responsibilities, but don't over stress about them. But don't be a slacker either, Find that happy medium, emphasis on happy. And if you could be a happy overachiever, then be a happy overachiever. But if you're going to be a miserable overachiever, I don't know if it's worth it. But then again, that's just my opinion. Someone who's high. You can't see me, but I'm like 40 feet up in the sky right now. So trust me, I'm high as fuck. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this clip. If there's someone who needs to listen to this, share it to them. They might need these words of advice or encouragement. Don't give up. Don't give in. Just give it all you got. Peace. And thank you so much for checking out the Charlie V Podcast. Welcome to the Charlie V Podcast family. I know this is obvious, but TCVP. Did I say it right? TCVP? Yeah, it means the Charlie V Podcast. So wherever you see that, and if you know what it means, just know you are already part of the family. You could be that distant cousin that never speaks to me, but if you know what TCVP means, the Charlie V Podcast, then you're already part of the family. So yeah, at least this family, you could choose it. It is not bestowed upon thee by your birth. So yeah, welcome to the family, the Charlie V Podcast. Again, thank you everyone for your support. Since day one, trust me, I never thought I could have a podcast and reach 410 plays, which for some people you could reach that with one song. But to me, just a high grinding, climbing up the ladder, the mountain of life. Trust me, I'll take the struggle because eventually we'll all see the reward, right? And I don't mean economic reward, I don't mean money. I just mean, if this changes anyone's life for the better, hopefully not for the worse, then mission accomplished. But anyway, as always, stay high, stay fly. Thank you for being part of the Charlie V podcast. Stay being yourself, stay beautiful. Inwards, that's the best type of beauty. Because if you're beautiful outwards and a piece of shit inwards, it ain't working. It's not working. But anyway, thank you for checking out the Charlie V podcast. There's going to be a lot more episodes, a lot more featurings. Trust me, there's going to be a lot more under 20-minute videos. And yeah, this is just the first of something beautiful. And I don't mean myself, I mean us. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.